Hello, and welcome to Emerald Thoth with me, Mark. So, I do a special reading today on the Taurus super new moon that is tomorrow. And with Taurus, the moon is exalted, so it's in a happier place. And there's also themes around what you're building, what is to come, what safety, what security, what prosperity, and also what beauty, what true beauty is coming in, and what love. With Taurus being ruled by Venus, what are you building towards? What is this prosperity? What are the material things that you are manifesting, whether it be money or finances or houses or jobs or in love, romance? So look today to get messages on what's kind of coming up for you as this new moon starts, as this new cycle starts. We'll start with the Time Traveler's Oracle. Source, you know this one's please help guide this reading. Okay, two cards that want to come out. So the first is number 4, Boundaries in the Great Wall of China. Very kind of flourishing and abundant in here, and also very earthly with the stone walls. And it talks about boundaries. What are your boundaries? What boundaries do you need to set up? What are you building as well? There's an element of like castles with these turrets, of what you're building at this time, and what you need to keep in your boundaries, and what needs to stay out. This could be a case for some people of letting somebody in or letting people in. This could be a case for others of having others stay out. It really depends who's going to be best for you. And with it also came number 8, Courage. And 8, a sign of abundance, a sign of progress and moving forward. The waters aren't so calm, these Vikings in the new world, and this could be a new world that you're going to, where you set up this wall, this boundaries, this safe place for you. But it will come from courage and movement and traversing those seas within you and outside of you to find that place, to find that safety and security, that place on earth for you. And with it is also number 7, communication. This will take communication, the Oracle at Delphi, but with a quite high vibe to it, like a purple sky. So where are you using your courage to set down the foundations of what is in your highest good? The crystals I have today, by the way, some malachite, some selenite, and a space orb. So with that and the space orb, let's get into some messages from the Divine Masters. Let's see what's coming up. Okay. Following on from yesterday is Melchizedek, which is divine knowledge, higher learning. Commit to your vision through study. Now there's a vision that you're committing to. There is something that you have been committing to over the last 6 months, 12 months, and you are still learning what exactly that is, but with a sense of courage and setting down those boundaries of what this really is. It's bringing down that divine knowledge, something higher, and manifesting it on the earth. And obviously with Taurus in the second house, it's about what it is for you and what you have created in your life, and then everything that surrounds it, your home, your partner, your job, your work on this earth. To reinforce that, at the bottom of the deck is Michael and Faith, spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. So there could be things that you are cutting through, as is the way of Archangel Michael, that you're severing those things that aren't aligned with your spiritual calling, and you're being protected from those things that aren't in line, and you're moving with faith in those breakthroughs that you're getting as the seasons change, as the seasons of your life change, as well as the seasons and the cycles of the moon. selenite, of course, a wonderful stone to go with the moon. So, let's see messages from the ancestors. Okay. Quite a few messages kind of want to come out of this, so I'll work through them. The bottom of the deck was love overflowing. So it's leading you towards a sense of abundance and joy and the happiness, like in this card, like the Ace of Cups. Also, let's put these in order. So top was the Star. Spiritual rebirth. And this can be a sense of you grounding this spiritual rebirth and trying to start manifesting it into something real and tangible for you. The Loner, which is talks about isolation and introspection, which is the same as the Hermit card, and the Shadow, trials and tribulations, which is the Moon card. It's seeing past those illusions, it's seeing it with your own inner torch and shining that out. How can you see through these illusions and to who you really are, and how can you bring that to this earth? What are you being rebirthed for spiritually? What is it calling? What is this divine knowledge you're seeking? And how do you bring it down here? And what will help is destruction, is things falling apart. Chaos and destruction, the deviant. It's saying here the walls and the forts and the egoic constructs that you had previously are being burnt down. Mars and Leo, that fire energy as well. Number 16, like the Tower. There are towers that you have built that don't serve you anymore, and now is the time for those to go. Now is the time to shed those things and those layers that you no longer need and shine bright in the breakthrough. As we are in the year of the snake, it's about healing and shedding and transforming and shining and embedding into that new skin. And this new skin is something on earth, is on the ground, just like the snake is. And with that destruction and those constructs and those walls being removed comes clarity. So the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, one of the most clear cards in the deck. It's higher wisdom that's coming through, and it gives you your crown, and it is transforming into these beautiful butterflies, and it is making a clear road for you as the clouds move. So strong energy here of Archangel Michael, strong energy here of Swords energy, and clearing through illusions and things that aren't in line with your inner light, with who you truly are. Let's take the messages from the crows. Okay. So, the card that came out a couple of days ago is commitment. And this is what you're committing to. This could be another person, this could be romance, and this could be building a nest together, or it could be you with yourself building a nest and that person coming in. It does give a sense of love and romance and flowers and working together and enjoying the fruits of life together, like these blueberries for these crows. When you commit to something, when you clear out the things that aren't in line with your highest good and you commit to the things that you are with a strength and a force that is powerful and aligned and direct, then things can form in the way that they're meant to form in your highest good, if that's what you want. Things can form that are not in your highest good, but if you're on this path and you're looking for this sense of enlightenment, this star energy, which you are, star, then some of these things, some of these shadows, they have to clear. And with that comes direction. Here things are quite clear in number 12. But this crow knows where they're going. And even if each step along the way may have doubt and fear and insecurity, they still go. They still have a sense of what they're doing. There's light all around this crow. And there's a flock there that they're going to or with. And they're clearing through the clouds in this card. So you're finding your direction and your purpose, and you are moving in that direction. And whatever comes your way, as long as you are steadfast and sure and stable, like the bull, like Taurus, then with persistent action, you can take that understanding, that higher belief and that higher clarity, and start moving and making steps towards building those foundations in your life. At the bottom of the deck is influence, and in this case it's the influences that you have to cut out. These birds with cigarettes, and upheaval again at the bottom. But it's finding your way in that darkness. It's finding what doesn't serve you anymore, what toxic habits, what toxic people, what things you just don't need and you just need to leave behind, because those influences will always be there, and those people who don't want to change, they can't come with you, and nor should they. They can follow you later on, but they can't come with you where you're going now. You have to believe and have that faith in yourself and clear the illusions of yourself to find the way. And this new moon is supporting you to do so, to give you the divine information and knowledge, and to help give you the direction that you need to go to find where you can set your place and your boundaries. Just go with courage. Okay. Thank you for being here. Happy new moon. And I wish you the best along the journey and most abundant blessings, and that what you materialize in this world is coming into line with your highest good. Because anybody who's on this path and wants to make the best of their own way is going to help others do the same. You can lead the way and you can start making it happen. So much love.